Well, hello again. Sorry about the delay in the pause in videos. I took the opportunity to go see some family and get to go and hunt and see some people I only see about once a year. So there's a little pause in content, but now we're back. We're ready to get back into it. I might be posting a couple little shorts on that if y'all are interested in that. But let's get into the Vrod build and let's continue with what we've got there. So in today's video, we're going to be installing a billet clutch basket from Fitzgerald Motorsports. He actually specializes in these bikes, and it's a really good upgrade for anyone looking. We're going to be doing a Harley Davidson slipper clutch that you can actually still buy. The part number for that will actually be in the description for any of you that are still looking for it. Inside of that, we're going to do kind of some odds and ends, small stuff. Like I'm going to change the oil while I'm in there. I'll go ahead and do new Colony clutch cover bolts for new chrome. Those that have these bikes know that that chrome fails and it looks junky, and it's definitely a nice upgrade and something that's small but really makes a big difference. I believe Colony sells almost any chrome fastener that's on this bike. You're actually going to see more of the focus on installing the billet clutch cover onto the motorcycle, or not a clutch cover, but the billet clutch basket, which is actually, this is the old one out of this bike. This is all cast aluminum. They're actually this is half of this unit. There's actually more to it, but as part of the instructions through Fitzgerald, you actually end up taking this apart and taking parts from this and installing onto the bike. So there's a lot of reasons to go with this billet clutch cover or the billet clutch basket over the factory cast one. Through Fitzgerald's Motorsports, if you look them up, they actually recommend going to it if you intend on making more power. It's said that the billet ones are known to handle about 4 times the power, 4 times the strength of these cast ones here. These cast ones are real prone to, which mine actually was in really good shape. They're prone to kind of cracking on this surface and through here, and once they do that, they'll split off into chunks, and it leaves all sorts of debris and issues inside of your clutch cover, and just and all of that links up to the oil. With it being a wet clutch, that same oil that is covering this is also inside of your bottom end, your top end. Those pieces can really wreak havoc and destroy things. So it's something you want to catch early, or if you are like me and you needed a clutch anyway, you will go ahead and just do that. It's better. It's worth the time. It's worth the money, especially if you're already in there. If not, you're taking it all apart again. And you got to put new fluids in. So that's the clutch basket. Per his instructions, you're going to end up drilling and tapping, which I failed on. I didn't get in video, but you can see the assembly process, which is more important and I think more fun to watch. So you'll actually center punch the rivets that are on the case, drill them out, and then once you do that, you're going to have the gear that goes on the back side of this. There's a backer plate. There's little springs that all sit inside here. You're going to drill out the rivets that come in to each one of these locations and separate all of that out so you can pull the parts you need off this to go onto the new clutch basket. So with all that being said, let's get into it. clutch basket installed on that gear, there's a couple things to be aware of or just notice as you're doing that. A second set of hands really helps. You can see there that I was struggling, having somebody else hold that. That's not a lot of torque, but you're fighting around object and you only have so many hands. So kind of some key numbers there. That first go around on the torque specs is going to be 14 foot-pounds. The second go around is going to be 20 foot-pounds. So all of that is included actually in his instructions. Definitely something worth reading ahead of time. He does a really good job laying out all of the tools you're going to need, the steps that are going to go into it. They're very clear, very concise. It can get nerve-wracking like you saw. Earlier I mentioned springs. There are no springs when you go to the new basket. So it's definitely something to be aware of. It can be a little nerve-wracking, but if you're patient, you read the well-thought-out and well-done instructions, you'll be fine. But like I said, make sure to torque to spec, and you're going to want to use red Loctite per his instructions. So after that, once you get that basket put together, you'll actually move into installing it on the bike.
I can't do nothing with you. 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 I can't do nothing with ya.
All right, and with all that done, the bike's complete. You didn't see me fight the exhaust on. This bike actually has, let's see if I can get you here, Vance and Hines 2-into-1s that come all the way back. On the factory pipes, there's a cutoff here that allows you to essentially unbolt this side and separate it into multiple pieces. On the Vance and Hines 2-into-1, it's a bear. These pipes don't come apart. You end up pulling everything apart. You end up flexing this. All of these brackets and covers come off, and then you've got to flex the pipe out of the back of the second cylinder and then rock it out of the front. It is a nightmare. Anybody who's worked on a V-Rod will actually tell you it's not fun. It's not a good time. And then having the 2-into-1 system makes it, and the complete system through Vance and Hines is way less fun. So with all that, I've got it all completed. I'm going to go do some tests. There'll be videos or shorts shortly, just kind of going over the results and the after. I've done a little bit of riding on it, but I really want to give y'all a good explanation on it and say what I really noticed and what I really feel. I've got very little seat time with the new setup. So moving forward, we'll have some videos kind of doing a review over that clutch and the clutch basket. And I'll catch you on the next one. Make sure to like and subscribe so that I can keep rolling out content like this. I got big plans coming forward. Some of those parts that you saw me take off, like the old basket and the old clutch, those will be used in a later project that y'all might think is pretty cool. We're going to be looking at doing some lighting and some different things, and also maybe starting a new series as well. That way we can kind of keep this rolling. Thanks again.